Okay, I want to rise for pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everyone to the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay. Roll call. Diane.
Mr. Douglas?
Here.
Mr. Barber? Here. Mr. Bruno?
Here.
Mr. McDonald?
Here.
Mr. Farrell, Highway Superintendent?
Courtney is excused.
Courtney is excused. Mr. Earl is excused. Mr. Bruno, Zoning Officer. Mr. Flynn, Recreation Director. Pam Barber, Confidential Secretary to the Board. Our attorney, Matt Barber, and our residents.
Diane Miller, Town Clerk, Tax Collector. Okay. I need a motion and a second to accept all reports, water, sewer, Velcor, highway, town clerk, dog control, youth department, code and zoning, supervisory report. We don't have the court report, website, JCO, and banking report.
I'll make that motion. I'll second it.
Rick made the motion. Craig second. Nothing came in late, Pam, for the court report that you seen?
They didn't send their report or the checks.
Okay, so we don't have that. So that's everything but that report. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 5. I need a motion and a second to accept the meeting of the public hearing of October 25th. Need a motion and a second?
Make it.
Or, no, October 25th. The public hearing. Then the regular meeting was October 25th, must be.
Yeah.
So regular meeting, not the public hearing. It's just backwards.
Okay.
So we put the public hearing November 4th. So I need a motion for the regular meeting of October 25th.
Make it. Second.
Jim Douglas. And Craig Bruno. All in favor?
Aye.
Now I need another motion and a second for the public hearing of November 4th.
Make it.
Jim Douglas,
Second.
Craig Barber.
But I abstained from the vote and I was absent.
Sure. Yeah, we got 3 of us. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Number 7 is the first resolution. Okay. Approval of Casella.
You need any input?
Oh, did I skip over it?
Yep.
Number 6. Anyone want to speak up? I knew that. Casella Organic Resident Management Service Agreement. We have for a motion and a second for a resolution.
I make a motion.
Craig Bruno,
Second.
Jim Douglas. Okay, resolution. Who wants it tonight? You can do that.
A resolution approving the town's slight removal agreement with New England Waste Services of Maine Incorporated, DBA Casella Organics. Third amendment dated September 4th, 2020, and extending the contract through September 14th, 2022, and authorizing the supervisor to execute the same. Whereas the town board has a second amendment to the agreement before it between the town of Peru, News of Maine Incorporated for the removal of the town's sewer plant sludge at a base rate of, it's not the 79 bid? Okay. You just need to hold off for a minute.
And we might have to amend the agenda tonight to add executive session. I'm just waiting for Courtney to talk to 2 more people to see if we are going to need an executive session. Which I think we're going to.
Go to the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to, so we're going to,
Start.
Make a motion to table number 7.
Craig made the motion,
Second.
second by Rick. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You
We're
guys
going to
are
go back to 7.
You guys are like magpies over there.
Number 8 then. I need a motion and a second for number 8. Refinancing the 2009 and 2014 Sarah bonds.
Make the motion.
Craig Bruno.
Yes.
Rick Barber, second. Resolution, Matt. Number 8. That's a crazy one.
Lucky me.
Read the whole-
17 pages.
thing. You're gonna have to just say it's on file.
It's gonna be in the paper. It's gonna stop.
So this is an 8-page resolution. I would like a motion to make the written resolution part of the record of the town meeting tonight in lieu of reading the entire resolution in public.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Bruno,
Second.
Rick. Roll call on that.
Mr. Douglas?
Yes.
Mr. Garber?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
And before voting on the resolution, can all board members confirm if they have received and reviewed a copy of the proposed resolution?
I have received it.
Yes.
Craig?
Yep.
Rick? Jim?
Okay.
We've all received it. Resolution, roll call on that, so I vote that they received it.
Mr. Douglas?
Yes.
Mr. Garber?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes. Going back to number 7. We have this now. I need a motion and a second for the one that just tabled. For number 7.
I'll make that motion.
Rick?
Yes, I'll second it.
Craig Bruno. Resolution Diane.
A resolution approving the town sludge removal agreement with New England Waste Services of Maine Incorporated, DBA Casella Organics, Third Amendment dated October 27, 2021, and extending the contract to December 1st, 2024, and authorizing the supervisor to execute the same. Whereas the town board has a second amendment to the agreement between the town of Peru and NEWS of Maine for the removal of the town's sewer plant sludge at a base rate of 94 per wet ton of residuals removed effective December 1, 2021. And whereas this agreement has been extended through December 1, 2024, therefore be it resolved said proposed agreement is approved and the supervisor being hereby is authorized to execute said agreement. And be it resolved that this resolution shall take effect immediately. Mr. Barber?
Yes.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Douglas?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes. Courtney said that was fine. I talked to him earlier about that. He said he had no problem with that.
Yep, that's good advice.
It went from 73 to 94.
Yep. Everything else. Going up and going up. Okay. So number 9, I need a motion and a second for approval of Rifenburg pay application number 7. This is 7, as we all know, it's always approved from our financing to AES, all before it gets to us.
Me.
Jim Douglas,
Second.
Greg Bruno,
Don't I normally see the contractor's Mike's name on here somewhere? Doesn't he usually sign it?
he normally does. Doesn't he normally sign these?
Yes. But they had to redo it, and I called or texted or emailed Caitlin, and it wasn't ready because there was a typographical error somewhere, so she didn't have the signed copies.
Okay.
But it has all been approved by Rifenburg
And the
and
financing.
Mike Metcalf and Greg.
So it's $399, $28.44, is that correct?
And I believe so, yes.
But we will get a signature on it.
Yes.
Okay, so I need a motion second, and that's it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Number 10. Greg sent out an email, it's in your package, to set up a workshop, sewer main workshop project for on 11/22 or 12/13. What's better for everybody? I would prefer to stay away from the November 22nd, because that's the day we do a lot of things with the food for Thanksgiving, with JCO and then everything else around town, for anyone in need. So I would prefer to stay away from the 22nd, I would, but doesn't mean everyone else has to. Or December 13th, and that would be before our town board meeting of the 13th.
That's 13th works for me.
That's fine.
Does that work for you, Craig?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that's, and you said, what, 1 hour? Well, 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour of work. So I will need a motion and a second to set up a workshop, sewer main wastewater treatment project workshop for December 13th at 5 o'clock before our regular meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Rick made the motion,
I'll second.
Craig made the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So we let them know December 13th at 5 o'clock will work for us. Okay,
Yep.
5 o'clock. And you get advertised.
Yeah.
Court, and you just text me, so we will, okay, so we're done number 10. I'd like to add, we won't be coming out with a decision or anything, so, just discussion. So 13A, I need a motion and a second to add the executive session for pending litigation, right?
Make it.
Douglas,
Second.
Rick Barber. Okay. 13A. Number 11, sewer project update. I talked to Courtney a couple times today and just half an hour ago and 20 minutes ago. He had nothing more updated on this other than everything's going as planned. They're working on both stations and he did say one other thing. Well, he said everything was going as planned and there was nothing really new updated. Anyone else want to bring up anything? So we're good?
No.
Yeah, we're already at other business. Rick,
I'm good?
Jim,
Good.
Diane,
Okay.
Matt,
Great.
Craig,
All set, thank you.
Bob.
The only thing I'd like to mention is has it been discussed about replacement of the main copier here? We've had a lot of issues with it. As a matter of fact, the tech was here again today. Last week, I couldn't print from there, and then when you did print from there, it was asking, had some kind of error. I believe that's been corrected today, but it's still, I know that one of the techs has said this is the oldest one that they have in their, I think he said fleet that they maintain, so I think it's something that maybe the town should be looking at, replacing that.
Yep, I talked to Pam last week on it.
Okay.
And I have another company, and with the company that we have will give us a quote. We're getting a couple quotes on it. I gotta send the one guy, the model number to this one.
Okay.
But I talked to Pam last week about it and it's
Okay,
overdue.
great. Yeah, that's all I
You bring
have.
it up in the middle of us.
Thank you.
We don't wonder, Lisa.
We own that now. Yeah, we own that one. We would see where the prices are to either own or lease in the future. Yeah, but that is, it's old.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
That's it?
That's it.
Are they gonna do this?
Yeah, I gotta send the guy a model number tonight. He's got a
This guy's itching
screenshot.
to go next to you
I
now.
talked to Pam last
He's
week.
itching to go.
Yeah.
Mike?
The only thing I had, I talked to him today, we were supposed to sell that Jeep this spring, but for $20, Tyler figured it out, got it running, we got all year with it, except for today. It kind of blew the motor, blew the radiator, blew her up. My truck is now officially up to Parker, been down for 2 weeks. The fuel pump went, it was fine on the Thursday. When I parked it, went to start it Monday, it was nothing. Brought it down to Jimmy's, he got all the Parkers because he couldn't find the fuel pump. They told him drop the tank, it was in the tank. He dropped the tank and it wasn't in the tank. It's in the front of the motor, you gotta take part of the motor off to get to it.
Oh my
You got the pump, but you gotta have special tools, so you had to wait for the clips, put the tank back up, because he had the fuel tank off, because that's what they told him. It's up to Parker's, and I'm just throwing this out there for feeling. When I did the budget, I was gonna do a pickup, but because of the new plow truck come in so high because of the price of steel, I took it out. I'm not sure what to do now, because we have no third truck. Right now, we gotta use the big truck, so that's where we're at. We use that for parts, and when we run 2 crews, it gets us there. I didn't know if, I just wanted to throw it for a feeling, if I look for, I don't know if you can get a pickup, to be honest with you. And do like a 4-payment deal like we did with Bob's vehicle, but I just wanted to bring it up tonight to get the feel on the board. I haven't did anything, this just happened today, but the Jeep is done. I got the title from Diane today, and when in 2 seconds she had it, we just got pulled the insurance, we stripped it. But it's done, it's to that point. It's a 2004. My town truck, Jimmy had mentioned years ago to get another one, but I'm not one that has to have something new. I've never been like that. If you look what I'm driving for myself, 2005, but it's to the point. That truck, town truck is 11 years old. Lloyd's truck is 6 years old, so maybe at some point, like I said, I was gonna put in for a pickup, but because of the plow gear and the new truck, and the trucks have gone up so much, I didn't want to do that. So I just was putting it out there for a feeling. We don't have to have a decision tonight, but I can do some legwork if you want me to. If not, it is what it is.
So they don't think they're gonna be able to fix it? or-
Don't you have to put a motor in? Is he?
No, your truck.
Yeah, that's gonna be done. That'll be done. That's up to Parker, it's getting done. But and we'll be fine for this winter, but come spring when we're running 2 crews, that Jeep is running steady.
Yeah.
You know, the 3rd vehicle.
So
It's a
you-
parts vehicle.
Do you want another truck for yourself, or do you want another truck?
I would buy a pickup for myself. Boyd would take mine
And the other
in the
one would
crew
be a
cab,
parts
we use,
truck.
because that, we could use that. That's a 4-door.
Yeah,
We could get people in and out, and then, but it's, like I said, it's not a life or death. I just thought I'd bring it up. Like I said, if it would have been a month ago, I would have put it in the budget and then cut somewhere else to stay under the numbers, but just.
I don't have any problem with you getting some numbers on it, see if you can get one. I think it's important for you to have a truck
I
that's
mean, the only way,
reliable.
you know, I could afford it now without, you know, just doing payments like we did with Bob's.
I would do the same kind of thing, that lease works out really good. I'd get that kind of, see if we can get that kind of.
see if you can
I
find.
don't know, like I said, I don't know what the availability of pickups there are
I
right now.
bet you won't get
No
them until
idea.
next, minimum next year, next spring,
Yeah.
easy though.
I think it's kind of important that you have a reliable truck, Mike. You use it quite often, and it's nice to have you come
And I like
in.
the one I got, that one, it's just, probably, like I said, I would have, this would have been the year, but because the price of the plow gear and stuff in the big truck.
It's still,
Gone right through the
everything
roof.
would be under.
And that's a priority. to me,
It'd
the
be
big
under
truck.
state contract, right?
Yes,
Yes, we
we
did the
did
same thing
that.
we did with Bob.
Same as Bob does, right?
Yeah,
But I asked about the lease program that the state offered.
yeah,
Okay, just get us prices and then we'll
okay.
try to figure out. Anything else, Mike?
Nah, we paved North Bend, as you see.
Nice job.
I wanted to do the whole thing, but Rifenburg wasn't willing to do a performance bond on the lower end. But I'm still not happy. They're running up and down the section we just paved. And if anybody wants to, I mean, I brought this up before, nobody wanted to do anything about it. They're parking on that new sidewalk and nobody seems to be worried about it. All over, and right now the way they're parking, we're not picking the wing up to go over cars. If they're parked there, we're not plowing that street until the cars are gone off it. So I just put it out that we have the same problem over on Elm Street by the church, just past the church, going towards Jarvis.
Yep.
I brought this issue up before, but
Do we
they
have
didn't want to
signs
do
up?
no parking, but
I thought we made that a motion or something, that law where you couldn't park on the sidewalk for over there.
There is.
Every
There
time
is.
why?
there is, that's a state law.
There
but
is,
the-
it's a state law.
I mean, if you want me
All you gotta do is
to,
call state.
I think,
It's gotta get enforced too,
Right.
yeah,
that's a law enforcement.
I don't know, Matt, maybe you would know if we can have them towed if they're on that without the troopers, because that's against, I don't know, that's,
Oh, I don't know either off the top of my head, I'll look,
yeah.
I'll try to find
The
out.
only thing is, we have the code,
We can definitely get a hold of the sheriff's department or the troopers and have them give them a ticket.
They got driveways, they
Do
just,
we have signs up over there?
it's the same people that are doing it.
What kind of sign do we need? No parking on the sidewalk sign?
Do we have one?
What's
Never
It's
seen
sort of
one.
like no parking on the sidewalk, cars will be towed at owner's expense.
I've never seen a sign that says no parking on the sidewalk, you just can't.
I know we had one over in Elm Street at one time,
What's that?
no parking
Sign.
on sidewalk.
I don't ever remember
I
that.
don't
That-
remember a sign saying
No.
that.
No,
I know, there's a guy down the street, private.
Oh, that's the one, okay,
Yeah.
there's a private one that says no
Yeah.
parking on the
He-
sidewalk. I know there's one over
He
there.
put no parking in front of his house, and I
Yeah,
talked to him, I said, you can't do that, because that's not that's a town board resolution, anybody.
So,
John, is there something you can put in the Gazette?
Sure, I can put it, you know,
so why don't
It's
we
gonna hit a
just find a
certain percentage.
resolution to begin with?
We would appreciate it.
Make copies of the resolution that we did.
I'll go
I
take
know
a
we did
picture of it.
resolution back then about no
Yeah.
parking on the sidewalk for sure. I don't have a problem bringing it to each house, honestly. Give them that kind of warning verbally, you know, by a paper. And then if it proceeds, then we contact law enforcement from there. If that's the way of doing it, the right way.
Yeah, we put them out for the paving, that road was not to get out of there.
I
Didn't
kind
do
of
any good,
got,
we had to wait for cars to move. but-
So-
I got a feeling it's a blue house next to my home.
No, there's 4 of them today. There was 4 today when I went down through there.
Is there any way we can talk to Rifenburg about using the other entrance of the?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, who's in charge of that, I was gonna talk to Courtney today, but I'm currently on vacation.
Is that right?
Okay.
That's a good
We're
point.
gonna have signs up.
Yeah.
And maybe if you, and I'm sure if you told them, they would, I mean, what's, that can't be
Yeah.
that
We put a
inconvenient
couple of
to come up that way instead.
I
Brandon?
mean, right now, it's cool, they're not gonna hurt, but they're gonna go all next summer. And when it's hot, they're gonna tear it up, and like I was saying last meeting, we couldn't get on that road what we wanted, because it's got such a crown in it, and we didn't want all the water to be all over the sidewalk. That, you know, if they weren't willing to do something on the other, then, because I would've, you know, they would've did a performance bond, I would've paved the whole street, but.
So you can get Rifenburg or Courtney together and have them use this entrance to North Bend instead of going up and down a new
If
pavement?
you're talking to Courtney in about 15 minutes, we will mention it to him for sure.
Let's save that road.
Okay. Anything else, Mike?
No,
Oh, that's so bad.
I'm all set.
Pam? Okay. Nothing. So number 12, number 13, public comments on agenda items only.
Can somebody summarize those serial bond refinancing? I guess it's long, and also, can somebody send me a PDF version of it, please?
It's gonna be, John, it's gonna be in the, an estoppel notice. I have it set for the newspaper.
It's really, it's hard to read in the newspaper, though. I'd like to make it legible. Yeah.
My copy now.
You want a copy of the whole thing?
Yes, please, yeah, all I need is a copy.
I'll bring a copy of it. You can have that.
And the same thing, can you summarize what it's all about, though?
The town, for the 2009 and 2014 bonds, the bonding company estimates approximately $150,000 savings over the term of the 2 bonds, which is 8.46%. The benchmark for a good refinancing is 2 to 3%.
So we're doing it.
We got a
same
better
rate.
interest rate and we're gonna save the town a lot of money on it. It was, how much overall?
Approximately $150,000 or 8.46%.
No, that's great, okay. And
And
how about,
they always look into that, John, the company we have. Is it Ted, right, that called us on that? Ted Trespass. They always look at that to see if they can save on better interest rates over the years and different programs they have and stuff.
okay, how about the Rifenburg thing? What's that about?
That's just our pay schedule that we do every month.
How much was that?
300 and,
$399, $828.44.
Okay, thank you.
that's a monthly thing that with the construction.
Submittals.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
No.
Anyone else? Okay, so I need a motion and a second to adjourn to executive session for pending litigation.
I'll make it.
Rick?
Second.
Jim Douglas? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.